Hey, starting a video is always nerve-wracking. I don't know what I want to say sometimes. So the best I could come up with today was hey. But yes, hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a just a hair tutorial, and I also wanted to try my hand at doing a voiceover. Um, I did my first one a couple of days ago on a shorter video, so I thought I would try doing a voiceover on a hair video since I haven't done that yet. This is my daughter, and I had done her hair a few days ago, probably about 3 to be exact. Did her hair about 3 days ago. I ended up going live on my Facebook page. So on my Facebook page, I went live. Her hair had been down for a while, for probably about a week. She had some 2-strand twists in the back and then like 2 buns in the front. She had worn that for about almost 3 weeks because I was trying to keep her hair up until picture day, and that was about a month ago. Picture day was almost a month ago. Was it a month ago? Well, don't get me the line, y'all. These days be running together. I ain't looking at no calendar at this very moment, but yeah. So I had wanted her to keep the style that I had done from the last video I had done, the hairstyle I was doing when I washed it. Wanted her to keep that up until picture day, since I had planned to do a totally different hairstyle for picture day. But I had gotten so busy and time got away from me, and I was not able to do a new style on her hair. So I'm trying to scramble at the last minute and think about, what can I do? So I ended up just taking down those twists, and it worked out. They were still pretty moisturized. As you can see, her hair is very thick, and this was after blow drying it those days ago. So this is the thickness of her hair and how it looked after I had blow dried it. I think I blow dried it, moisturized it that day. Excuse me. And just put it in those 2 French braids. I wasn't able to oil her hair, which is what I'm doing on this video. And that's the reason for the video. Is like, it had been up for a few days. I'm like, let me get back to her hair before it gets too dry. But yeah, I was able to just take those 2-strand twists down and added like a styling cream to it and some oil, fluffed it out, and redid the buns. And hey, picture day was on and popping. It was a success. I haven't gotten the pictures back yet, so I don't know how she did on her end, but I know on my end the hair was looking good. But yes, I wanted to do an updated video moisturizing her hair, and what I'm using on her scalp is a mixture of Blue Magic, Jamaican black castor oil, something called Chambers 2000, and look at my son. He's always asking me to go outside and play when I'm doing hair. But so I said Blue Magic, Jamaican black castor oil. Look at me, I done lost my train of thought looking at him. One more time. Jamaican black castor oil, Blue Magic, Chambers 2000, and oh, it was one more thing. Oh, it was shea butter. So I added those four things together, mixed them well, and then so that's what I'm using, as you can see, to oil her scalp, and that seems to work pretty well with moisturizing her hair. And then on her hair, I'll be using Live. So I always use Live on her hair. It tends to help keep the moisture in her hair. That's what helps keep it moisturized when I have it up for, sometimes 4 to 6 weeks. I don't like to do her hair too often just because of the process that it takes to do her hair. And so since I keep it up for 4 to 6 weeks, I tend to have to wash it each time. And then in between, as I'm keeping the style up, I'm always adding oil and leave-in conditioners and things like that, so her hair gets pretty, saturated with all of that it needs to get washed out, so that when I do a new style, it'll be able to penetrate those roots again. So yeah, see how when I'm parting her hair, as I'm parting it, and then you see the ends are kind of stuck together. Her hair needs a trim very badly. I normally try to keep up on her trim schedule, but with going through, the breast cancer and everything, her hair took a back burner. I really don't have anyone else that I allow to do her hair. Now I can find someone, but yeah, I really don't have anyone else that I allow to do her hair. And so I was just basically keeping it either braided or in 2-strand twists, so that I would be able to, wouldn't have to do it so often. So now that I'm, doing much better or feeling more up to it, I am needing to get back on a routine with her hair. And probably once I get ready to put it up for the next 4 to 6 weeks, I'll be able to go ahead and do her trim. I'm hoping to get to it this weekend coming up, and take some time out just to do her hair. She has a birthday party she's going to be going to, so hopefully she'll have it done before the party. And I just want to get back into taking care of her hair. I don't like neglecting her hair. She has so much of it, and it doesn't always show the damage that it goes through because she has so much. But I know, and when you're doing your child's hair, or when you're doing your own hair and it starts suffering, you can tell. And I'm just trying to get it back into health and order before it starts to show. I don't want it to go any further into damage. So that's what I'll be doing with her hair. But I wanted to come on here and do a video of moisturizing her hair, just showing how I try to take care of her hair. She has so much baby hair. Can you see it laying on the edge of her head, her temple, and all across the front? You'll be able to see it throughout the video, but she's had that hair, the baby hairs like that around her head since birth. It's always been there. When she was younger, at that time, laying down your baby hairs wasn't in. And so I would just brush it down and just style it from there. Or it just naturally just falls on her, falls around her temples and everything. So it never looked bad. But it was always so much. It was so thick, just like a thick layer of baby hair. I used to try to, the part that would grow a little bit longer, I would try to braid that up. So as that part started growing longer, I would catch it up, but it was still never all of it. And so it's just like that. I wonder for when she becomes an adult, not just a teenager, because teenagers, they like swooping them edges back. And I know adults do too, but a lot of time it's with hair extensions or a wig or something like that where they're swooping those edges back. But just with her own natural hair, I wonder how she's going to wear it if it stays like that. I don't use a lot of gel on her hair because, again, I don't like to wash it and style it too often, and putting so much gel in there is going to cause me to have to wash her hair. So I use minimal gel. I use it only when I'm gonna, at the beginning of a long, the beginning of a style that I'm going to keep up for a long time. And that's basically it. We'll brush those edges back. But yeah, I was just curious as I'm looking at her hair. But I do love her hair. It's so thick. And normally when I'm oiling her scalp, she is falling asleep. Her head is all over the place. Like, she gets really relaxed during certain parts of me doing her hair. I think one of the other videos I posted of her, she was going to sleep when I was doing another detangle. I think it was right after I washed it, so I was detangling it and putting conditioner in it to get ready to sit. And she was almost asleep then, but right now she's being entertained by her tablet, as these kids seem to be entertained by. But yeah, she's being entertained, so she's well awake right now. Plus, we haven't eaten dinner yet, so she ain't trying to miss out on that. I was hungry. Yeah, look at it. Look, she just has so much hair. It's just very, very thick, and it just coils down. It shrivels down so short. And well, I'm thinking back to when I had washed her hair the other day, and I used, I don't know if you guys have heard of it or if anyone on here uses it, but cholesterol leave-in conditioner. It's not leave-in, it's a washout. So it was the tea tree and shea butter brand, or the type of moisturization it was supposed to provide. So I used that. I combed it through, let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then I washed it out. But it left her hair so dry feeling. And with me using other products right now, such as the Mayel, and I've always used the Mane and Tail. Sidetrack. Look at her hair. Look at this. It is so thick that just that half of her head is enough for my hair. Like, I'll take that ponytail. I will take it so I can just brush my hair back. I'm tired of brushing it down and doing what I need to do to make my hair look decent. But yeah, back to the conditioner. So I used that, and I hadn't used that particular washout conditioner in her hair in over 6 months. Like, it had been a while since I've used that, but I wanted to try it to see if it would. I couldn't remember how it handled in her hair, but now I see that one I'm gonna have to lay off from using on her hair. It dried her hair out, which is kind of why her hair is how it is now. It's not as soft as it normally is, even after I put the leave-in conditioner in. And I didn't put a whole lot of oil because I knew I would have to come back and do this and moisturize her scalp, oil her scalp. But I'm not gonna be able to use that again because it left her hair very, see how when I'm taking it down, it's kind of like dry looking or dry feeling, if you can kind of tell. But then it's because of those ends. They need to be trimmed. And again, not a deep trim. She just needs a slight trim because her hair is pretty full. if you can see all the way through, but if you can catch any of those ends, you see those little pieces that just need to be trimmed away. So yeah, I just want to get back to the health of her hair, um, and just, get it back to being healthy as I know it can be. So I'm just checking in just to see how you guys have been, excuse me, enjoying the channel. I started the channel September 1st. Well, I went live with it September 1st in order to have a better memory date for myself. Felt that it was easier for me to go live on a date that I could remember. But I have, there's a few different types of videos that I have put out, and with it being lifestyle, excuse me, I am doing this recording in the morning, so I, as I'm talking, just have to keep clearing my throat. But with it being a lifestyle and family channel, there's so many different things that I do in a day on a regular basis that it's multiple different types of things that I could post. So I'm just, going as I'm led to, and just seeing how it does. I haven't been too worried about how many views. I'm thankful for the views, but I haven't been too worried about how many views. I know they will come, but I'm just trying to, just establish myself and get familiar with making the videos, because, a longer one like this, it is time consuming, to have to record it, and then you're gonna go back and edit it. I would love to be able to go live sometime soon. I just got to get my followers up, or subscribers up. So yeah, continue to share. If you come across this video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I know being able to incorporate lives would help me a lot. Again, not to have to record and edit so much. And I don't mind going live. I ain't nothing going on over here to where I can't. And my family, they seem to enjoy being on the camera at times. So yeah, hopefully we'll be around for a while, that I don't get burned out too soon. I know I could get burnt out doing things, or just be like, that wasn't for me, but I'm trying to stick to it, trying to be consistent. And so, yeah, I'm here and trying to see how this goes, and continue to add different types of content that I might find enjoyable. I do enjoy watching hair videos, whether it's adult or one like this. I want to get in their hair greased, or if it's, kid styling. I like seeing people style kids' hair, or doing braids, because I do braids as well. So I'll be uploading those types of videos as well. So yeah, I'm just, getting my feet wet, continuing to gain my strength, continuing to go on and move forward. Just with everything in life, I just can't thank God enough for, healing my body, and just being able to get back to being more active with my children, because they definitely can keep us busy, keep both of us, my husband and I, keep us both busy. And I gotta have enough energy to be able to keep up. So trying to get my health in order, and just do things, or incorporate things that's going to help aid in that, being more healthy. Oh, one thing is definitely, and I keep saying it, I probably mentioned it a couple of times throughout my breast cancer journey videos. And again, if you haven't seen those, uh, check them out on my page. You can start at Journey 1 and go all the way through. But one thing that I would find as I was recording those videos and going to my radiation appointments, I would be out of breath. And so I definitely want to, now that the weather is getting cooler, just get out and do more walking, whether I walk and pick my kids up from school every day. Um, though they're like, oh, we don't want to walk every day, but I mean, they need to. That's a little bit of exercise for them too. But they can. Um, I mean, that's one way that I can definitely start doing that ASAP. But, I would love to get in the gym and just start slowly that way. Um, but, as I'm thinking right now, I have to do physical therapy. I'm going to start physical therapy here soon because when I was going through radiation, I would mention sometimes on those videos as well, is that when I would lay on the table, it began to hurt like my tailbone. And so the pain, like from when I sit down for longer periods of time or on harder surfaces, yeah, it still hurts pretty bad. I'm still getting up slowly. I thought that just having a few weeks, I would be able to tell a difference in the intensity of the pain, but it's still the same. Like it hasn't decreased. And so my 3-month follow-up with my primary doctor came, and so I was there. We were talking about it, and we did an x-ray and everything, and things look good on her end, but we're going to try the physical therapy because I did have an injury to that area over 10 years ago, and physical therapy did work at that time. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And maybe I could do a little journey from that. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, I always have something going on. There's hardly ever a time that if nothing's going on, it's because I'm choosing not to do it. I'm being, what's the word? Oh gosh, words slip me. But when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're doing other things and you should be doing something else. That's what I could be doing. But yeah, back to baby girl. Look at all this hair. So we're done moisturizing it. Again, I added those oils I mixed together, and then I put Live on the ends. And so yeah, all I'm gonna get ready to do is put it back. I'm laughing at myself because I like playing in her hair, and she likes for me to play in her hair. But all I'm going to get ready to do is put it back into those 2 French braids just for her to make it through the week, and through the rest of the week anyway. And then come back and go ahead and find that style, which again, more than likely would be, I'm leaning towards individual like box braids on her natural hair. So not too small, because I can do them pretty small, but I think I'll do like a medium size. And it might look small to you all, but I know my small and what I consider small on her hair, because I want it to last. And her hair does very well being braided up in those types of braids, better than the twist. The twist to me, like the 2-strand, when I leave those up I try not to leave them up for a month, but those 3 weeks, they get it. You know how you get like those fairy knots, not at the ends, but like when you twist hair for whatever reason, it always just tends to wrap around like it wants to lock. She has perfect hair for locking. It will lock very easily. Because of the texture of her hair. It just wants to lock up anytime I put it up, like so quickly. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do the the box braids this time. And I'm looking at myself braid her hair, and I remember thinking as I was braiding this, oh, I remember why I do not like braiding two French braids. That's a fun fact about me. I do not like braiding two braids. My children hardly ever wear two French braids going back because I do not like braiding hair back into two braids. One reason, and the main reason, is because my hands just seem to not like to cooperate with my brain in just gripping of thick hair like this to braid into two braids. And again, I'm not using a whole bunch of gel or products like that, which I tend to not do. And so maybe if I use more product, it might help, but me braiding her hair into two French braids is very, very rare because of how hard it is for my fingers to just braid her hair. My fingers used to cramp a lot. They're not cramping right now. Right now, I'm just dealing with that neuropathy. So just the tightness, being able to grip tightly, or the sensations that I'm feeling in my hands. That's what I'm dealing with more now. The numbness, the tingling, or just like when something's rubbing against my hand, it just sets it off. It just sets it off. So I didn't do too bad. One side down. But yeah, being able to do two French braids for me has always been hard. And so I don't do them often, but I thought that was the easiest thing for me to do at this point in time for her hair. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just again to hold it up and get her through the rest of this week. And the other thing about me doing two braids going back, I never seem to get them in the right position. They seem to be too high all the time. They're never too low because my children like them low. My other daughter, she really wants me to do her two feed-in braids, and so I'm gonna try that here in a couple weeks. But I'll be adding plenty of product to her hair. But yeah, they always seem to be pretty high, and so I just don't like two feed-in braids. So yeah, just a fun fact about me. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, being able to just go through and watch her get her hair oiled and braid it back up. Again, stick around or meet me back here as I continue to upload some other content that I have coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share. Again, go back to the breast cancer journey. That's how I started. Look at her. Hair was itching. She just patting it away. Patty. But yeah, go back and watch the journeys and just check out the channel. I plan to be here for as long as, I'm able, Lord willing. So yeah. I will be back soon with another video. Hey, how did I do, y'all? Look, very even enough. I was trying to check them out, see how I did. See all those edges, those baby hairs, how they just laid all around. Now, when I came to the back, I can tell I had too much hair on one side than the other side, but oh well. Again, it's just for a couple of days, so yeah, but I will meet you back here and I will talk with you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your week.